Hey guys, this is Bharadwaj with Fonearena.com and this is the Obi Octopus S520 that we have here today for unboxing. This is from a very new manufacturer called Obi Mobiles, and they are an Indian manufacturer, but one of the founders was actually ex-Apple CEO John Sculley. So a bit of history there. John Sculley was the person who actually kicked out Steve Jobs from the Apple board. So that's how he was famous. He was hired by Steve Jobs, and he was one of the prominent people during the heydays of Apple. So anyway, this guy has invested in this company, and that's somewhat of a marketing message that went out. So anyway, they have released this device very recently. It costs just 11,999 rupees and actually packs decent specs. So let's go ahead into the unboxing to see a quick hardware and a software overview of the Obi Mobiles Octopus S520. So let's straight away remove the cover here, the Octopus S520 there, and over at the back you can see some specs here. So starting with the processor, that's an octa-core 1.7 GHz, which is MediaTek MT6592. It has a 5-inch HD 720p resolution screen, 8 megapixel camera at the back, 2 megapixel at the front, 8 gigs of ROM, 1 gig of RAM, micro SD card slot, and of course it's dual SIM and has a battery of 1800 mAh. So for 11,990, this is actually pretty good because most of the phones have the 6582 at this price range, but mostly they have started to go lower. So for example, the Micromax Unite is 6582 quad core, but costs just 7,000 to 8,000 rupees. And this is the phone, which actually looks familiar in terms of design. There is the Obi branding there. The phone's actually really light and also resembles a bit of the iPhone, especially this part. So that's very similar to the iPhone. But anyway, let's keep the phone aside for a while. We'll take a look at it in terms of hardware and software. But first, let's take a look at the box contents here. Obviously, it's going to be very similar to what most of these guys offer. There is a scratch guard. There are some materials here for warranty, and of course the user guide, and of course this. And then they have a box that has the earphones. Let's take that out. So that's the white earphones that you get, in-ear earphones, as you can see. So that's the earphones, and then you have one more thing in the box. That's obviously the micro USB cable, also in white. And then you have the travel charger here, the USB adapter, that's also branded, not generic. Let's take that out, and there you go. So that's the Obi branded USB charger. And of course there is more inside the box. The battery looks like the phone does indeed have a removable back, so we will pop it in soon. And there is also the flip case here, which sticks to the back of the phone. So that's how it is, the sticky thing. It is easy to remove, but it's not really the best way to do a flip case, to be honest. But anyway, we'll keep all these aside and take a look at the phone now. The phone, as you can see, is pretty similar looking to the iPhone, especially this part, as I mentioned earlier. So there is an earpiece, and the front-facing camera at the top, and the ambient light and the proximity sensors. There's a 5-inch 720p display, the capacitor shortcuts here. Over at the right, you have the power lock switch, and over at the left, you have the volume rocker. Top has the 3.5mm audio jack, and the bottom has the micro USB slot and the primary microphone. Now, over at the back, of course, is the camera and the LED flash. And there is the Obi branding and the loudspeaker here. So there is a very neat trick here that the phone has. So you slide it out from the bottom and the case opens up. So that's how you open the back case of the Obi phone. It's actually metal here and plastic at the bottom, and you can see there are 2 SIM card slots and a micro SD card slot here. So that's how you open up the back, and let's pop the battery inside. The battery is the 1800 mAh unit, as we mentioned earlier. So let's open it and start the device. And there you go, that's the boot sequence that's starting. Let's quickly skip the setup and go into the main interface. And there you go, that's the user interface of the Obi Octopus S520. You can see it's very similar to all the other MediaTek based devices, but they have done some changes. It's running on Android 4.4.2, which is good, but the bloop sounds are obviously very much like Samsung, and that's something we don't like much. But anyway, you can see a quick look at the camera interface here, which actually opens up with the front facing camera. I don't really know why. Let's see what the back camera is like. Anyway, let's take a look at the storage and the RAM aspects here. So storage, in terms of internal memory, you have obviously different partitions. Internal storage is 1.14 gigabytes and the other phone storage is 5 gigabytes. So you get around 6.2 gigabytes of total storage, which is pretty good for 8 gigabyte internal memory. And you can see they have done something with the kinetic scrolling here. I don't know if it's that good, but anyway, that's the storage. And let's go into the RAM situation, which is 1 gigabyte. Should take less. Now, yes, it takes around 470 MB of RAM. So anyway, that was a quick look at the Obi Mobile's S520 Octopus. Do let us know what you think in the comment section below, and also do hit the like button if you like this video, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like these. Thanks for watching.